Yeah, man, we got it going on. How are you doing? Welcome to Prince John Internet TV, the place where we consider topics such as relationships, sociology, and politics. And how about feeling at home and with family? We're in the future now. We have a different paradigm. More people really doing and enjoying what they like, being independently financial and independently making their own life choices, living where they want to. But how do we bring it all together so couples can live separately yet still experience a sense of harmony within their communities at small and large and be friendly and familial with everyone around them and so that we all can have something in common no matter what our ages, as long as we're adults. And I mean, for children, it's a different thing. They need to have guardianship. But when you become an adult, you kind of become your own person. In the past, it used to be a little different. There was a more group-oriented mindset. But now I think that there are enough tools and knowledge available to us that we can really live our lives and feel a sense of freedom that was not previously afforded because everyone was simply trying to, you know, make each other feel good, placate each other to a degree. For example, you know, your parents were supporting you, so you kind of pretended to agree with some of their beliefs, for example, that type of thing. But we're going beyond that. We're creating a realm in which there is order, there is responsibility, and there is respect. Yet there is freedom, where everybody can truly be themselves. And is this possible? Is it possible to really be in the moment, which is otherwise known as heaven on earth, to be in the now and yet enjoying it, feeling a sense of home wherever I am? I think it's possible. I experience that on a day-to-day basis. And even though, for example, I don't know anybody who specifically is inclined, such as I, to, for example, be a vegetarian and you know be healthy and yet you know not kind of hippie like lazy, but really determined and strong and oriented using the light work. Those are my some of my basic lifestyle preferences. But I find a way to enjoy life because I'm able to say hello to people, acknowledge them, even though I it's just like a professional or social courtesy, but still yet, I'm showing them that I think that I'm equal to them, even though I'm different. And that's something to consider. Instead of saying somebody's stupid or a wimp or immature or lazy or another adjective, you can decide to say that they're different and just imagine them smiling. That doesn't mean that we have to include everyone in our space. What that does mean, though, is we need to be able to say no to somebody, but at the same time, after being in, when you're in a safe place, you can do some little meditation to create your reality. Be responsible for your world. So, considering the themes of home and family, let's get into some more details. How about proving love? Apparently, stable marriages, one one uh, one mm, thing they have in common is a sense of financial stability for the couple, so that they don't have to, you know, that they're in a position to really love each other and not just need each other because they're financially, they like the wife needs the man because she's hungry. In an ideal world, the woman has a sense of guardianship by a male guardian or a number of them, so that she doesn't have to worry about finding a mate, selecting a mate just because he's a provider, but also because she really likes him for his religious beliefs. And that is the difference between love and lust. Because if a person is not positioned to truly love, and they have their needs met, and they're really, decided what they believe, and select a mate accordingly, then it could very well be that they just like each other because of physical things. Next. I believe if thoughts, feelings, and my emotions are consistent, I'm taking good care of myself, and I'm mentally stable. And instead of abusing myself or being confused, I really have a sense of peace about me because I'm doing the things that I believe in. Remember when changing locations to set the vibratory tone of the space to your preference. For instance, smiling, visualizing, doing the light work, uh, cleaning the space a little bit, like picking up some trash nearby, or visualizing others smile. So that way, you're kind of starting from the ground up. You're starting from the another realm, so that you can affect the current realm. The physical realm. I think that one your spouse has to believe a lot of what you believe, because think about it. I mean, we're gonna be our own team. We're gonna be, have our own religious rituals, and therefore we must agree on a lot before actually getting together. And another thought, instead of saying somebody is bad or unattractive, say they are simply different or not my type. Remember the sound of voices, as opposed to just considering and filtering content and subject matter. The sound can be enjoyed, and I like to pay attention to as many people as possible. Look at them, listen to them, not being in imposition, but just acknowledging their space. In other words, it may sound unconventional, but I think it's possible to kind of harmonize with people. Just it's the vibration of the voice, this, as opposed to what they're talking about. Let's use love, logic, and light and action to make something special. Another question you can pose is, would I be comfortable with this potential spouse in public? We don't want to. So the truth in love doesn't have to be hidden. And I think when feeling bad or suicidal, it could very well be because your basic needs are not met, or your need for a sense of self-gratification in the bedroom is not recognized. So to get out of this bad, feeling, uh, sometimes just listening to other people randomly or music can help. Okay, next. I I can leave it up to the light work to organize things, or my mental coordination abilities. For example, if I'm hungry, how do I know where exactly to go to eat and what is best for me? What's the most efficient and what should I eat? This is kind of like, it's almost like going beyond your sense of free will. This is what it means to be in the moment, because you're depending on this meditation to do things for you, to help arrange things so that you so happen to find like something that you couldn't even imagine that you wanted, like the perfect match, something that's like beyond your ability to conceive and conceptualize of what would be best for you or what type of job. Admittedly, some things we can, decide, make goals, and so on, but in the realm of action and X factors, I think it's really nice. Like me, I do the light work. I get in the direction of places where I feel a sense of purpose and so on. And I believe in surrounding myself in a high frequency. What matters is blank, fill in your name. I matter more than any person or thing. And I do everything for me, no one else. This is a responsibility mantra. I think that guilt is illusory. It suggests that I must change something that I cannot control. So I try to save energy for the things that I can. Hey, thanks for being here with me. I'll see you again.